elevation. Figure skating is all those things. An unparalleled blend of beauty and power, which in the television age has expanded the audience for winter sport and introduced unforgettable names into our households. Is this Earth or heaven? God's frosted surfaced artwork, pristine in its majesty and breadth, or man's most reverent industrial playground tribute to the inner fires of the Rocky Mountains, where children first touch their feet on the snow and grandparents bank the flames of their winter years. Tonight, in the loveliest and most congenial winter resort village on our continent, HBO Sports brings you to the John A. Dobson Arena in Vail, Colorado, for the Vail Figure Skating Festival. Good evening, I'm Jim Lampley. The tiny world of figure skating and the athletes who populate it owe their public exposure, their fame, their reputations, largely to their performances in the Winter Olympic Games. It's the competitive skating of the Winter Olympics that most of us are used to watching on television. And tonight you'll be seeing no fewer than 8 Olympic medalists. But they won't be skating competitively here. Tonight they skate purely for the purpose of entertaining an audience here in this beautiful winter resort and in your living room. The atmosphere is one of family and fun, fitting in a sport where most of the top athletes know each other very well and like each other a great deal also. In fact, one of the most likable is my co-host for the evening, 4-time world champion, 1984 Olympic gold medalist, and Colorado's own Scott Hamilton. Scott?
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to a very exciting evening of figure skating here in one of my favorite places in the world, Vail, Colorado. I live in Denver, Colorado, which is about 100 miles due east of here, and with all the planes, trains, and automobiles we take all year, it's kind of a nice luxury to be able to drive to work for a change. As I said, it's about 100 miles, so if the roads are good, you can make it here in just over an hour. Tonight, we've gathered some of professional figure skating's finest stars to entertain you for the next hour. Some of my closest friends and colleagues, such as world champion Debbie Thomas, who finds it difficult getting out of the stores here in Vail. Canadian Olympian Brian Orser, who's honing up his skiing skills on the slopes with his free tickets. Olympic silver medalist Rosalind Sumner is using a different mode of transportation to see the beauty of this area. American Olympic skating stars Peter and Kitty Carruthers, who always enjoy each other's company. And Canadian ice dancers Tracy Wilson and Robert McCall, who always seem to have a good time. So, Jim, being that I'm the old veteran among these skaters and how the altitude slows me down just a little bit, keep the crowd busy for a few seconds while I slip into these and get ready for my number.
No problem, Scott. They're ready because they know that you continue